Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mango Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for K, episode number 7. Now, the Grey King. We finally know who the 7th King is, and it's the Grey King, and it seems that he's the final threat of the series. We spent like these first couple of episodes thinking, yo, we need to defeat the Green King, but it seems like it's actually the Grey King that we need to defeat. And I do believe that Shiro is like he's clueless, like he didn't know that the Grey King was alive, and he has no plan for further on from this point. Why I say this because is when a couple episodes back, when he was making his plan, he says the main focus for us to defeat the Green King was defeating Yukari and the little girl, and I always wondered from then why wasn't the Grey King, it's pictured here as well, why wasn't he part of the plan? And I just shrugged it off and I just thought maybe he's weak or something like that. But I now think that Shiro didn't know he was alive, let alone acting with the Green King. So just going into the episode, really, we see that it was supposed to be Yukari versus the Reds and the Blues minus the Blue King. Now, who do you think would have actually won that fight? For some reason, I do believe that Yukari would have beat all of them. Maybe not, because you had I reckon that Yukari would have managed to take out everyone except Anna. I think Anna would have beat him if the fight did go down. But we see Yukari, when he realizes that the Green King has arrived, he decides he has time to go, so he cuts a hole into the ground, and it goes down quite a couple of floors where he meets up with where the little girl is from the Green Clan, and they leave. It seems like they have left the tower altogether, but before he leaves, he does mention to the Black Dog that this isn't the night to fight, so maybe they're gonna fight at a later time. But I thought everything was supposed to be going down on Christmas Eve, so that I'm a bit baffed on that side of things. So we had the little girl versus the Black Dog, Yoshiro and Neko. I reckon they would have smacked her up eventually if the fight continued, so it's a good thing for her that the fight got interrupted and they cut. Still don't understand where they're going, but they're gonna have to appear later, but I don't understand where they're going now. It don't make no sense. But we see the Green King in action this episode. He's Speedy Gonzales all over the place and just flying through walls and whatnot. Yeah, he's just flying through walls and whatnot. And then we find out from Shiro that he was exhausting his energies quicker than they expected. And this is revealed at the end because he's working for the Grey King, right? He's been working for the Grey King, but yeah, that's explained at the end of the episode. We get a fight, if you want to call it that, between the Green King and Anna, and we see just a lot of flashy. The fight was flashy. That's all I can really say about it. I can't really call it a fight. There was no punches, there was no kicks. It was just key blasts for days. It was just key blasts. That's all I can. We see that now that Anna has the King's power, she can fly. How she uses her power is it grants her wings and then key blasts from the wings, and she uses them to protect as well. We do see her use them to protect her clansmen at one point in the episode. So we find out in this episode that the Green King lost his heart in the crater incident all them years back, and now that he's been living off the Green Klansman's power to keep him alive. I found it really funny when Makata's like, he just swats him off into the air, says no goal just yet, and he just swats him into the air. But yeah, so we find out that in this episode that the Grey King is the top dog, the final boss, whatever you want to call him. And as I said previously, I do not think that Shiro planned for the Grey King's involvement. So what do you think is going to happen now? Do you think? I personally think that the Grey King is gonna somehow get away with the slates, and then they will plan again, and then that's gonna lead to the final showdown, because we still have 5 episodes left. So something needs to happen within these 5 episodes, and for the Grey King to just be defeated, it should happen at the rate they're going. It should happen before we reach the end. So I do think that the Grey King is going to take the slates away, try to attempt his final plan, and then stops at a later point. That would fill out the 5 episodes. But like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions if you haven't already. Oh, rating. It was a shock to find out about the Grey King. I did not see that coming. So 4-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.